Okay, so we just got done with the CT scan. We looked at what the my heart vessels look like. Things are looking different. It didn't look like there was much as far as a major blockage or anything. The MRI, this is what the MRI is going to show. It's going to show us something completely different. This on the CAT scan, all we saw was pictures that were kind of still, and we're looking at just the blood vessels. Here, this is what we call a dynamic scan. So it's going to be a live pictures like a video player. So let's go ahead and play it, and then we can see what it will look like. So this is the main chamber here, and what we're looking for is like what this, how this muscle is moving, how it's contracting. You can see how the blood's flowing, going all the way down into the rest of the body. So everything's looking good. Here's even a valve here. You can see the valve, and it's all looking very normal as far as its function. So we'll look at a different view. And the nice thing with these MRIs is we can see this is coming from the top, looking at from the neck down. You can see this is the left heart, the left ventricle, the right ventricle, and the atrium. And this is telling us like the motion is what we're looking at. You can see the heart valves, and they're closing and opening just like they should be. So this is very different than the CAT scan. It's giving us a lot more information, different kind of information. So this view here, we can actually see it here. And you can see that. So in multiple views, we're able to see how the heart is actually functioning and moving back and forth, back and forth. And that rhythm is what we're looking at. We're looking at to see what the blood flow is kind of looking like into the muscle. The next part is we're looking to see the muscle, how much blood flow is actually taking up by the muscle. So if you got a blockage in the CAT scan, we see that maybe the artery has a blockage or something. Well, the next question is that significant? Is that really making a difference? Meaning, is that blockage causing blood flow to be so slow that it's not getting, the heart muscle is not getting enough blood flow? This is important because the blood has oxygen, and if you're not getting enough oxygen to that muscle, that's what causes the heart attack. If you're not getting enough blood, you're not getting enough oxygen to the muscle. And you can see that once they give the contrast, we're looking for the lighting of the blood flow. You can see the blood flow is coming, and that's the actual blood flowing. And you can see how the muscles are kind of lighting up like it's supposed to. Now just a different view, but you'll get to see how the blood flows into it. So now the last phase of this is we want to make sure we get delayed images. So after the blood flows into the heart, into the muscle, we want to make sure that there's no muscle that's weak or dead. And the way we see this is by making sure that all the dye that we put in there is washing out in a timely fashion. If it doesn't wash out, and if this doesn't all look nice and black, then we know that that part of the muscle is not functioning well, and the dye is not clearing. So it's giving us also that information. If somebody has a heart attack, the muscle dies, and then that dye gets stuck right in that one small area, and it won't wash away. So that's what the MRI, this MR perfusion is giving us. It's a very unique test. It's very valuable. And when you put this together with that CAT scan, you can get a significant amount of information. Same kind of thing where we're just seeing different views, but we're seeing that this is nice and black. What we don't want to see is some area that the dye is just still hanging out because the muscle is weak or it's actually dead. Sounds good. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your help.
Thank you,
yeah.
sir.